we will see some more pattern practice. Before that, I like to tell you, these patterns can be used one by the students in home as well as in school. They can be used by the teachers to give practice or oral drill in the classrooms during their classes, and by parents at home. So that what is the advantage of this practice? Because our community, our country is not an English speaking society. So, children, there are two ways of learning a language. Language is learnt through association of with the children with the society. Whatever language is spoken in the society or at home, it is picked up by the children. Their grammar is not separately taught to them, because they learn it internally. That is, the grammar gets internalized, so that any number of sentences they can generate. Even they can generate sentences which they have not used in the past, because the structures are strongly embedded in their system. The other way, like what we are doing now, second language for English. English is not spoken at home, it is not spoken in the community also, and it is taught in the school. So, the exposure of children to speak English is limited in our experiences. So, we have to create experiences so that children get more opportunity for using the language, and the grammar gets embedded in their system, and they can generate more new sentences. So, that is the purpose of these type of drills. So, if you take the patterns and structures, we can have hundreds of them. So, that I am moving from simple to complex now. We have seen earlier some patterns, and we have seen also the use of irregular verbs and irregular verbs in the past tense, and now we will again see irregular verbs in the past tense, and from there we will move to other structures also. So, I will tell you now how these patterns should be practiced, and if regularly, if the children are practicing themselves, or the parents are monitoring them and making them practice, or teachers are doing it in the classroom for 7 minutes or 10 minutes a day, definite within 3-4 months definite improvement will be there in their fluency of English. So, I will tell you how we have to use these tables for the practice. Now, whenever I tell the children, I pass for the students to repeat, they will say what I have said. See here, I have taken this many verbs now, these are full, they are the irregular verbs. So, how to practice? We will take one example I will take. You can use any of these subjects, but I will use this one now. So, this is in past tense. So, he read, he met, he got, he ate. Now, I will stop, you repeat with me, repeat after me. He read, he met, he got, he ate, he came, he wrote, he felt, he left, he spent, he said, he held. Now, we will use with I. I stood there, I understood it, I hit him, I cut the fruit, I put it on the table, I shut the door, I found him in the market, I saw him in the playground, I said to him, I forgot my homework. See here. So, with this all you can repeat, like I read, I met, I got, I ate, I came, I wrote, like that. So, that see how many sentences you can generate in this. So, within 7 to 10 minutes time you are generating almost 50, 70, 100 sentences, which is not happening in a normal situation. We do not get the opportunity to use it. So, that it is a deliberate attempt from our side. Deliberately we are attempting to learn the language through this method. This is one of the very proven methods. So, that I am damn sure that shortly the students will be picking up, or adults who want to learn English also can adopt this method. Now, we will come to table 2, where these are the past tense sentences I have constructed here. I am going to the negative part of that. What happens here, you see. Here I am saying stood, but we will say there only stand. Where I didn't read, I didn't meet, I didn't get, I ate, I didn't eat. Now repeat with me. I ate, I didn't eat. I came, I didn't come. I wrote, I didn't write. I felt, I didn't feel. I left, I didn't leave. I spent, I didn't spend. I said, I didn't say. I hold, I held, I didn't hold. Now you see with this you can. They didn't stand. They stood, they didn't stand. See, they stood is past tense. When it comes with did not, it takes the first form of the verb. That means you see, they didn't stand. It is not they did not stood. They didn't understand. It's not they didn't understood. They didn't hit. And if you see this, all the three forms will be same. Hit, hit, hit. Cut, cut, cut. Put, put, put. Shut, shut, shut. Present tense and past tense all are same. So, they shut. They find. They did not find. They didn't find. They found. They didn't find. They didn't see. They said. They didn't say. They forgot. They didn't forget, like this. So, while practicing, we will take this one now. You repeat after me. You didn't read. You didn't meet. You didn't get. You didn't eat. You didn't come. You didn't write. You didn't feel. You didn't leave. You didn't spend. You didn't say. You didn't hold. Now let us go to she. She didn't stand. She didn't understand. She didn't hit. She didn't cut. She didn't put. She didn't shut. She didn't find. She didn't see it. She didn't say anything. She didn't forget. Like that. You see, like that the habit formation takes place. We are making language, pronouncing the words and using the language as a regular habit. What is one of the reasons that we struggle to speak in English? The reason is that practice is less. So, this method gives you lot of scope for practice, so that parents can use it in home, students can do themselves self study, teachers also can use it in classroom. Now, when as a question, what happens when it comes, you see. See here, when did come, the first form of the verb only comes there. It did not, when did they eat? It is not correct. When did they eat? Because ate means did plus eat. Please remember, did plus eat, did plus stand is stood, did plus sit is sat, like that. So, repeat now. When did they eat breakfast? When did they come? Where did you meet him? Where did he keep his book? When did she see it? What did you get? What did you forget? What did you wear? When did you wake up? How did you go? See, in all this sentence, after did, the present form of the verb only come. Did eat, did come, didn't meet. So, see, these subjects, this, they, here you can put anything, you, he can be any name, Raj, she can be Margaret, you. When did he wake up? He can be any name. Like that, you can also substitute these with any names. Name, she can be Polly, we can be your classmates. So, any name you can put it here and construct more sentences. Any name you can substitute here and construct more sentences. So, that is the advantage of this. So, that this pattern practice is one in which a structure is given to you, and through that structure you can construct as many number of sentences as possible. So, it will take hardly 10 to 15 minutes, 12 minutes to 15 minutes. So, in 12 to 15 minutes you are, without your knowledge, you are generating nearly 100 sentences. So, when you generate 100 sentences daily, then automatically at a situation where you have not experienced also, you will be able to use the language correctly, and unconsciously you will find out sentence will get generated without your consciousness, it will come automatically. So, you will find that even you will be uttering those sentences which you have never uttered also, because the structure is there. So, kindly practice it, and let us have more number of pattern practice in future. Thank you.